celebrates Ningol Chakouba festival with pomp and grandeur. Rotary Club of Polo City Imphal and Rotary Club of Imphal carries out cycle rally as part of the World Polio Day observation. $700 dialysis patients to be affected due to discontinuance of CMHT and PMJ health cards in private sector hospitals in the state Manipur. Manipur police arrest 3 in major drug busts, narcotics and psychotropic substances seized. Arunachal Chief Minister pushes for stronger India-Japan partnership during Tokyo visit. Rare spotless barren butterfly spotted in Sikkim's Dizong after 6 years. At least 20 dead as bus catches fire on Hyderabad-Bangalore Road near Kurnool. Hello, good evening and welcome to ELITETV English News at 6 prime time. This is Somirin bringing you the latest news. Now the news in details. Manipur's age-old and one of the biggest festival, Ningol Chakouba, was celebrated yesterday, the 23rd October, across the state with pomp and grandeur. Ningol Chakouba, which is celebrated every year on the second lunar day of the Manipuri month, Hyange, is a living example of the undying bond of love and affection between brothers and sisters. Married sisters yesterday in connection with the festival expressed that this festivity may continue forever, bringing in peace and prosperity for all, and also expressed that those who are taking shelter in relief camps soon will achieve the moments to celebrate the festivities without any disturbances in the following years to come. Here's a report.
Mamang saya singda pungphana koba Ningol Chakouba satpa phangdaba orabasu haji lamje khar ingtharakuna Chakouba satpa phangbasi yamna nungai adu Ningol Chakouba lakpache yamna nungai ye handaki chahi se mamangda lan kari mayoknabada phajana Ningol Chakouba se mapung phaba ngangkidre adu handaki mapung pharani haibagi thajaba lai.
As a part of the observation of the World Polio Day, the Rotary Club of Polo City Imphal and Rotary Club of Imphal today, the 24th October, has carried out cycle rally spreading awareness on polio campaign. The cycle rally has been flagged off by Babina Group of Company's Chief Managing Director Thangjam Thabali from the Kangla Western Gate. Speaking in connection with the flagging of ceremony, Dr. Thangjam Thabali expressed that the world is endeavoring to eradicate polio disease from the face of the earth. India has already achieved this milestone in eradicating polio diseases. However, cases of polio are still being reported from neighboring countries of India. Hence, as a precautionary measures, the polio eradication and vaccination program is mandatory.
WHO की लिस्टिंग उठा दे सकता है कि बस ये इराडिकेशन मूवमेंट से लेता कोई रोटरी सो है हाउ बुद्धि होना सब चावल या ज़्यादा लक्ष्य बनी बरूँ ना कि टिका था बाहर करे सीधे पोलियो की वैक्सीन पिथक पर सीधे रोटरी क्लब ना या मतलब चावल तो लोगों लाई नशी सुधम लोग जरी नशी मत कोई सीधे पुंबी रिबसी बरूँ ना रोटरी क्लब ऑफ इम्फाल रोटरी क्लब ऑफ पोलो सिटी इम्फाल अदु को लोइना ना ते साइक्लिस्ट में आगे पुन्ना मयामदा Polio matapagi sige ho sida mayam thumda aujel pina jointa adu masjid program ni.
On the other hand, speaking on the occasion, Rotary Club of Polo City Imphal President Dr. R.K. Ratan Kumar Singh, stated that the club has been engaging in various social cause programs, and today's cycle rally is another such endeavor towards fulfillment of cause of eradication of polio diseases from the face of the earth.
Cycle rally Western Gate tegi hauraga Angal Bazaar Fauraga Bhaya Angal Bazaar Chingmerong Fauraga Nakoi Rotary Bhavanda Nampulla Kanda Polio ki matang ra koi khanaraga Rotary Club me tawib thawang si matang koi khanaraga Nampullaga koi tawib thabuk sing ngasi daba ate koi thangnaba India ga thangnaba lebak anida koi eradicate tawu ngamda bakha leiba sisu tawu na bigi kang thongji ngam changhin dawi program ro koi yachabni.
The Meitei Huyen Langon Sintam Shanglen Satjal Academy Top Khong Nang Makong branch today observed its 27th Foundation Day, being sponsored by Universal Friendship Organization UFO. Speaking on the occasion, Gurai Assembly constituency political activist Haurungbam Ashajid has expressed that each and every member of the society needs to embody self-confidence and trust in oneself to become self-reliant and independent. The formal observation began with the hosting of Ibutupa Kangba flag, and speaking further on the occasion, political activist Haurungbam Ashajid stated that the founder of Universal Friendship Organization had already instilled the sense of sincerity and a big moral boost to the fellow members to follow the right path towards achieving success by keeping faith and self-trust in oneself.
Isabu Irondom lecture Navagam Equina Dawuda Habasi, Isana Isabu Tazawa, Isagi institution Sida, Equina, Pung Luptuna, Karamonga, Equise, motivation to Organda, Akoi, resilience Pangada Habi Wakalonda, Koi membership Pudimanga, Akoi, Liberty which now Pudimanga, Akoi, Sigi Wakalon among Taraganda, institution, Opun Pana, Sakolakani, Habi Tazavasi, and I Tangasida is injury.
Manipur's banned armed group, the People's Revolutionary Front (RPF), has strongly condemned the Indian Army's drone attack against Kinoiloye village of East Konyak region of Myanmar. A release issued by the banned group has expressed that the attack, which was carried on 20th of this month, resulted in the death of 2 civilians, a 27-year-old man and 1 minor of 8 years old. The group has termed the drone strike as an act of cowardice, an act of genocide and war crime. It further expressed that killing of civilians in the name of counterinsurgency operations are not new to Indian Army. Incidents of Rose and Monorama was a vivid example of Indian Army's heinous crime against civilians of Vuisia. Now, India have just used new means, drones, to murder civilians. These deliberate cross-border attacks of Naga civilian communities represents a grave violation of international humanitarian norms and human decency. This is not an isolated incident. It follows a pattern of Indian drone operations and cross-border strikes earlier in 2025 that targeted both civilians areas and alleged armed group sites along the Indo-Myanmar frontier. Independent observers, ethnic forums and civil society organizations have repeatedly expressed alarm over this emerging policy of drone warfare that places civilians directly in harm's way and erodes the sanctity of human life. Banned groups RPF has further urged civil societies and human rights groups in Vuisia region to bring these grave incidents to the attention of international human rights and humanitarian organizations as well as the relevant bodies of the United Nations, and to press for an immediate independent international inquiry into the 20th October 2025 drone strike and earlier related attacks to hold the perpetrators accountable under international criminal law. Assam Rifles have organized a medical camp at Katangbam and Kaitiang village of Tamenglong district, Manipur on 24th October 2025 under Operation Sabdhavana. Sabhavana to provide essential healthcare and services to the local population. A total of 100 villagers, including children, women, and elderly persons, attended the camp. The medical team provided free general health checkups and also distributed free medicines as part of the Operation Sadbhavana. Cases of cataract, hypertension, and dental caries were detected during the camp, and necessary medical assistance and referrals were assured for further treatment. The villagers expressed their gratitude to Assam Rifles for organizing the camp and extending medical support in the remote areas. Speaking on the occasion of the 36th Foundation Day of the All Manipur's Women Voluntary Association, AMAWOVA, its president, Yumkhaibam Kunjarani, has expressed that we all must realize the discriminatory treatment of the government of India towards the people of Manipur and their divisive acts to destroy and disintegrate the state Manipur. She further stressed that all people of Manipur must stand unitedly as one against such divisive and sectarian forces and politics of the government of India. The observation, which was held at the GM Hall, was also attended by Manipur University Manipuri Department Professor Dr. Doicham Tamfa and Poire Lemarol Mairapai Punpa Manipur President Soraisam Bemcha as well. Speaking further on the occasion, AMAWOVA President Yumkhaibam Kunjarani continued that the association was founded on 24 October 1989. And since its inception, the organization has been taking active role in various social issues and problems of the state. She added that the sole aim of the organization is to fight against exploitations of the social entities and to work towards establishment of the socially and economically equal society for all. Furthermore, she expressed that when the state and peoples of Manipur have been really under turmoil and unrest since 3rd May 2023, it is very unfortunate and condemnable that the ancient and historical Manipur Rajbari at Shillong was recently demolished, giving a severe blow the emotional sentiments of the people of Manipur.
AMAWOVA asidi sahi kuntha taru mapung pharae sahi kuntha taru sigi manungda AMAWOVA na idamdam sida thopa thodoa tho khuding magta asoba thodang lobjadana lai aduna solis amaga samapa nempu mapangi da India da Manipur se namdana jinsin khibadagi ngasi phawada India na Manipur da yengi ba miye Manipur si loilam pangkak amaga oina thammakanda masagi aikoi kanguk masen nuksina danaba singchep thaba aikoi bu yariba makai Manipur bu namthana na bohonaba ahen ba mi masing thajalakpa ahen ba mising isawum tholakpa asigumba mayam se aikoi leiba iram damsita leiba akoi civil society kona san mayam na koi thengna dana lakwa sida AMAWOVA su saru yazadana lai.
Manipur police intercepted 2 juvenile members of the band United Tribal Volunteers Group near Chakpikarong on October 18, marking a significant disruption to cross-border militant activity in Chandal district. The apprehension occurred at Saluk, close to the Chakpikarong police station, as the underage cadres traveled from Churachandpur towards Tambul, a Myanmar border town. Authorities have not disclosed the identities of the detained juveniles, citing legal protections for minors. The United Tribal Volunteers remain an active militant organization in Manipur's troubled border regions where insurgent groups have historically exploited porous international boundaries for recruitment and operations. The arrest of juvenile militants underlines ongoing concerns about the recruitment of the children by the armed groups operating along Manipur's international frontier, with the Kapling crackdown reflects broader efforts to enforce prohibitions law across the state. Stay with us, we'll be right back after a very short break. Don't forget you're watching ELITETV.
khudingmakna tingzang kaizang dana lairaba matamdata chawkhatpa bharat amadi shem sabadu mapung faragani.
माताओं बहनों बेटियों उनका जीवन पीढ़ियों को प्रभावित करने वाला, पीढ़ियों का निर्माण करने वाला जीवन होता है। एक बेटी का सामर्थ्य, उसकी शिक्षा, उसका कौशल सिर्फ परिवार ही नहीं, समाज की, राष्ट्र की दिशा तय करती है।
इकाई खुमनजरीब प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की लुचिंग मखादा नुपी सिंगी हकचेल फना थमनबगिदमक्ता अकनब कैंपेन अमा लैबाक सिनबा थुंगना पांगथोकले। स्वस्थ नारी सशक्त परिवार तिंजंग काइजंग दब नुपी पांगल लैबा इमुंग मसीगी मखादा लैबा सिनबा थुंगना हकसेल कैंपेन सिंग पांगथोकजगनी। कैंपेन अशिगा पुंशन हंदुना लिपान शुभ न्यूट्रिशन मन असिसु होदो। अमदी प्रधानमंत्री मातृ वंदना योजना दा अप्लाई तौनबगिदमक अखन्नब रजिस्ट्रेशन पाइखतलगनी। अकुप्प मरोलगिदमक अदोमगी अनक्पा आयुष्मान आरोग्य मंदिर, कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर, सरकारी हॉस्पिटल अमदी अंगनवाड़ी सेंटर का तानबियु। तिंजंग काइजंग दब नुपी पांगल लैबा इमुंग मशीनी चौखटपा भारत अमगी युमफम।
अयहांना ताइबंग खोंदा जरखिबसे कुमजाली सिंगमगा समापल हुमफुद्रा 1970 मास के कुनिपाल लमतागिना कुनमाथोय निपानबा थांग जनमित के अयुक पुंग मापंदा अयहा ताइबंग फावरखि लोल लैजबा फिजे लैजबा लाइनिंग लैजबा मैतै फुरुपसे अमुक्तदि निंखा तमना लाइनिंग मिखा पोंदबसु ओइरसी।
Welcome back from the break. Thank you for tuning in once again. Our next top stories begins with. During a press meet held today at the Manipur Press Club, All Manipur Dialysis Patients Association has highlighted that due to the discontinuance of the cashless treatment facilities under CMHT and BMG health cards, a total of 700 kidney dialysis patients currently undergoing treatments at the private sector hospitals such as Caesar Hospital, Babina Hospital and Trevi Hospital are to be severely affected. Addressing the media personnel, one kidney dialysis patient stressed that the private sector hospitals had earlier announced to discontinue health facilities for dialysis under CMHT and BMG with effect from 6th November and to start charging the patients. The decision was announced following the failure of the state and central government to clear the pending dues to the private sector hospitals and healthcare institutions under CMHT and BMG. The All Manipur Dialysis Patients Association has further highlighted that discontinuance of the treatment facilities under those two health schemes shall become a cause for untimely death of such patients and thus urge the concerned authorities to look into the matter and clear the pending bills which are due to be paid to the private sector hospitals and healthcare institutions in the state Manipur. They further urge both the private hospitals and concerned authorities to look towards bringing an amicable settlement, but keeping in mind the serious health complications and the financial distress being faced by numerous patients who are currently undergoing treatments at these private hospitals.
पैसा लौबसे अखोद लैतबनिना लायन मचा ओबनिना चादसु यादि फीसेतसु यादि अदुना अखोद अवाबद मयाम पीबा डायलिसिस लोरकांदा केन हिदाक सु मुका पी अदगे थाव हानबि एक्सपेंडिचर पैसा मयाम छे होस्पिटल लानो होना बिद पैसा जात कुमत चंग बाहायता अदुना हप्ता अमदा अहुमक तब यावि मरि रक तवे आई सामा हप्ता अमदा अहुमक तवे आई खुदाम यावि बसि मयामना थाजबिरो मसि फेस्टुला हापगिन डायलिसिस तबगि तुम थिनबेनि मयाम छे अदुना मसिगी पोचिदा अवाबसे याम तसिन हागदा याम वारे मतकदा हिंनिंगि तसिन को अदि हिंनिंगसिदा पैसा लौने हागदा अखोय थुना सिबि मवं अदुना यारगदि सरकार अखोयबु नुसिबियो हाइबो वाफम लैने थिनबे.
Manipur security forces have intercepted a substantial quantity of narcotics in a series of operations across 3 districts, with the most significant seizure involving approximately 1 kilogram of WI tablets. Authorities arrested 51-year-old MD Muhammad Iboyai from Borayangbi Mayai Lekai in Moirang Subdivision, Bishnupur District, outside Tengnobal Police Station on October 23. Officers recovered the large packet of WY tablets alongside a two-wheeler with registration documents, a mobile phone, and an Aadhaar card. The operation comes amid heightened enforcement efforts against drug trafficking in the region. WY tablets containing a psychotropic substance yaba have become a growing concern for law enforcement agencies due to their widespread abuse. Police detained 24-year-old MD Bokimayum Kome from the Paupitek Maning Lekai Wangway Subdivision, Infal West District in a separate incident the previous day. Officers apprehended him near Martyrs Park along the National Highway 2 under Mau Police Station jurisdiction in the Senapati District. Authorities confiscated 9 soap cases containing 119 grams of brown sugar along with a mobile phone identification documents and a carry bag. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu continued his official visit to Japan with a series of high-level meetings in Tokyo focusing on expanding cultural and economic cooperation between India and Japan. A key engagement saw Khandu meet Yasutoshi Nishimura, member of the House of Representatives and chairman of the Japan-India Parliamentary Friendship League. The discussion centered on advancing the India-Japan partnership and strengthening cultural ties. Chief Minister Pema Khandu shared on X, formerly known as Twitter, that they discussed taking forward the India-Japan partnership to further strengthen the cultural ties and explore avenues of development cooperation. The Chief Minister also met Toshiaki Nishikawa, Chairman and CEO of the Asian Group Company Unlimited. Nishikawa reaffirmed his company's commitment to increasing the presence of Indian professionals in Japan and outlined ongoing collaborations with several Indian states to promote Japanese language learning and skill development. Khandu welcomed these efforts, saying such initiatives would help build a stronger India-Japan partnership through workforce cooperation. Scientists at the National Institute of Technology NIT Meghalaya and the Northeastern Space Application Center NISAC are planning to use SORA extreme rainfall to develop better 5G and 6G connectivity systems. The project, still in its early stages, aims to understand how the region's massive raindrops and intense downpour affect high-frequency communication signals. After shifting to their permanent campus earlier this year, researchers observed that the size and force of raindrops in Sora, one of the wettest places on Earth, often disrupted signal transmission. The team now hopes to turn these challenges into a research opportunity. A rare butterfly species, a spotless barren scientific name, Eutelia recta, has been photographed in Dizong, North Sikkim by nature conservationist Sonam Wangchuk, marking its return after a 5-year absence. The first recorded sighting in Sikkim was on October 29, 2019, also in Zonggu. The recent observation on October 19, 2025 highlights the region's ecological richness and reinforces its status as a biodiversity hotspot in the eastern Himalayas. The spotless barren is known for its elusive behavior and the absence of the white spots found on its close relatives, making every sighting particularly significant for the lepidopteran and conservations. A horrific fire gathered abuzz in the Andhra Pradesh Kurnool district on October 24, killing at least 20 people and injuring several others. The private travel bus carrying 41 passengers was traveling from Hyderabad to Bangalore when it caught fire near Chinatekur in Kalur Mandal between 3 a.m. and 3:10 a.m. officials say. Kurnool District Collector A. Siri confirmed that 11 bodies have been recovered and identified, while the remaining 9 are yet to be accounted for. A fire official explained that the bus collided with a bike, which caused petrol leak and ignited the fire. Official sources said that there were no safety hammers to break the glasses after the fire incident. The bus driver did not stop after the collision with the bike. The bus diesel tank did not catch fire, but the bus was totally damaged. Authorities have launched investigations into the matter, the official said. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-2890-982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, a very quick recap of the headlines once again. Manipur celebrates Ningol Chakouba festival with pomp and grandeur. Rotary Club of Polo City Imphal and Rotary Club of Imphal carries out cycle rally as part of the World Polio Day observation. $700 dialysis patients to be affected due to discontinuance of CMHT and BMJ health cards in private sector hospitals in state Manipur. Manipur police arrest 3 in major drug bust, narcotics and psychotropic substances seized. Arunachal Chief Minister pushes for stronger India-Japan partnership during Tokyo visit. Rare spotted barren butterfly spotted in Sikkim's dissolved after 6 years. At least 20 dead as bus catches fire on Hyderabad-Bangalore road near Kurnool. This is all we have at this hour. For more updates like this, please keep watching ELITETV. Stay safe, stay informed. Good night.